Black Ferns galore. Crystal Murray gets a start this week in an all-Black Ferns Hype 5. Luca Connor and Kaluna Vale impressive with Smith and Bremner locking. Mia Anderson has been so good since coming back from having her son. Kennedy Simon captains at open side. And Victoria Edmonds also earns a start this week as well. Big change at number 9. Ariana Baylor replaces Arihiana Moreno Tohinu, who jumps to the bench, with Chelsea Semple steadying the ship at 10. Grace Steinmetz has a new midfield partner with Mirirangi Paul, and she moves in from the wing. Ruby Tui, Paraone and Renee Holmes round out a very good-looking backline.
3 changes to the side that ran out in round 1 in Invercargill. Up front, Eldora Etunu moves from the bench to start at tight head alongside Ngango and Veliko. Tefito Lafaele gets the start at 8 in for Elizabeth Moimoy, combining with Noah Williams-Guthrie and captain Maya Roos in the loose. A wrist injury to Ruahei Demand sees a change in midfield as Dana Nankiville returns to make her first start in a Blues jumper alongside the devastating Sylvia Brunt. Around high 4 offloads in last week's opener for Tricia Maliepo again looms as a real threat in 15. On the bench, special day for Kalia Awa. A fantastic performance for the Chiefs against Hurricane Power in round 1. 46 points to 24. They scored 7 tries, only led 19-14 at half-time. First home game here at Bell Park in Pakuranga. Good crowd in as well. A change this week. No Ruahei Demand, of course, out with a wrist injury. And away we go at Bell Park. And the ball bouncing inside the 22 of the Blues. And just as well, it's been cleaned up too. Caitlin Vakolo.
Sit!
And it fades. Coming off the back of the scrum. Renee Holmes shifting it away for Tui. Going for the corner. Ruby Tui scores. Outstanding.
Baylor cleared it quickly. Crisp pass. And then, look at that, just front force and power from Ruby Tui. She's got a slight frame, but I tell you what, she packs a whole lot of punch.
I think too, if Colosi really, she had no right there to score that one. She was marked by Colosi, and Colosi just needed to keep going. And
Connor sends it in. Bremner tries to get up for it, and it does fall for the halfback. Semple again. Steinmetz wriggling away out of the first defender. There's Tui. Just look at that first initial movement. Renee Holmes around the corner for Steinmetz. Going for the try. She scores. Absolutely brilliant from Chiefs Manawa. They get their second.
Wrap line. Look at this. So the set piece, it wasn't as tight as it could have been, but it ended up on their side. Baylor with a nice ball. And then that face ball to Steinmetz there, and then she gave that messy pass. But they just all know where each other's going to be, right? So they gave that pass out to Holmes, and Holmes knew that Steinmetz worked so hard to get from that midfield all the way out to the wing, when we know she's so used to playing, but what a great finish.
it is. I think one thing to look at as well is the Blues defence right there. They actually had numbers. They had man-for-man numbers, but just a really passive.
For footy here at Bell Park. Control. And again, as we saw in the first half, no one wants the ball inside of the 22. Flung back in field.
Ball's there.
They come again. Rose just fumbles the ball slightly. Looking for the response here. Puckett flings it away, and they're gonna score. Yes, they are. Tefito Lafaele.
And here, two hands on the ball, and then it was Kukatai just slipped down.
Hello.
Is cut down just short by Pulu again.
Release.
The lock's going to work for the Blues. Puckett
Advantage.
flings it away. Another advantage is Fisher. 8 phases for the Blues. Can they finish the job here? Cottrell just hands the ball away to Holmes.
19.
And she was heading to Auckland's viaduct, but he'll come back.
It's one too many.
And they're down a player too.
Tap and go again.
Lafaele searching for a second. Puckett's gonna score. Excellent play from the little halfback. Had players waiting left.
The Chiefs have been made to work on defence over the past couple minutes. And this is just a little bit previously where Grace Steinmetz thought she had won that ball, and here comes the run from Lafaele, and you could see just numbers galore. They didn't realise that Lafayette still had that ball up the back and just popped it to Puckett. But you could just see their intent, Les, is just to attack that breakdown and make the Chiefs work for every bit of possession they have.
You're right, and it was an observation. It was something they'd been preparing for in the lead-up.
Oh, ball not out. It's going to be a try. Yes, it is. Grace Kukutai scores.
Super Rugby, and she would just chase that ball hard. And, you know, you do that just mundanely to get to the line out early enough, and it just bounced perfectly for her. She'll be stoked with that.
It's just the typical never give up, right? That's it right there on display. She chased and chased. Interesting for Maleapo to try and keep that in, but I bet she would have been trying to counter a potential line-out maul.
One last carry, and the ball is booted into touch. Ariana Marino Tohinu brings it into the game. And it is Chiefs Manawa's day here at Bell Park in Pakuranga. They were made to work for it.